The White House says President Trump will insist on, quote, concrete, verifiable actions from North Korea's leader before the two sit down face to face. While the date of the meeting is yet to be determined, Mr. Trump tweeted last night a deal with North Korea is very much in the making, adding, quote, it will be a very good one for the world. Errol Barnett is at the White House with more. Errol, good morning.
Good morning. The White House yesterday said the U.S. position on North Korea has not changed, insisting that it made zero concessions in having President Trump agree to meet with the North Korean leader Kim Jong Un. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said the U.S. can have these discussions now from a position of strength.
The president is getting exactly what he wants.
Press Secretary Sanders said a meeting between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un would be more than just a photo op. Facing criticism, it gives the dictator equal footing on the world stage.
The president will not have the meeting without seeing concrete steps and concrete actions take place by North Korea.
President Trump learned of the face-to-face offer from South Korea's national security advisor, who had been at the White House to brief administration officials on his own recent visit with Kim Jong Un. Almost immediately after hearing of Kim's invitation, President Trump accepted, stepping into the press briefing room to tease reporters about the pending announcement.
That's a decision the president took himself.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, who is traveling through Africa, said he was surprised by the change in North Korea's posture, but not by Mr. Trump's decision to agree to a sit-down.
He's expressed it openly before about his willingness to meet with Kim Jong Un.
But the president did surprise his own national security team by quickly deciding the time was ripe, based on a pledge by the North Korean leader to hold off on testing his nuclear and missile program.
You know, it's very unlikely he'll ever give them up unless some really sweet deal comes forward. But it's also unlikely he'll ever use them because that would be regime suicide.
Admiral Sandy Winnefeld served as the vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff in the Obama administration. He says the Trump administration's pressure helped bring North Korea to the table.
It's going to be a very interesting play to see how the two sides manipulate each other in advance of the negotiations and how they conduct themselves during the negotiations.
And indeed, officials from both sides now need to overcome the logistical details of getting both leaders into the same room. Meanwhile, President Trump will make a quick trip to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania tonight to defend Rick Saccone's effort to win a congressional seat there that President Trump won by 20 points. Alex?
Errol Barnett at the White House. Thanks, Errol.